I do like how we're
Pick a
walking
random
around.
point on either line.
Our data does show that everybody picked a point. Like they did that. They followed step one. They did step two. So
You also could have picked a point like right here. Now, we have to make the next angle. Do you guys want to do 45 or 60 next? 60? Okay, fine. I'm picking my original point, and I am going to line up my point with all the other lines. And I'm going to make sure that the dot lines up with the hole, and the lines should all match up. My 0 for this line is on the inside of the protractor. Do we all see how 180 is on the outside and 0 is on the inside on this side? Since my angle is going to be going this way, I'm going to go to 0 this way.
this is where your engagement CSTP comes in, because as soon as they were able to use those protractors and the compass, it was like everybody was doing it.
I'm going to look for, we said 60 degrees,
Everyone's
right?
doing it.
We did. So I'm going to look for 60 on the inside. And that happens to be right here. And 60 degrees plus 120 is 180. So if we were to go this way, it's 120 degrees. So 60 and 120 are supplementary angles. That means they're on opposite sides of the protractor, right? But as I showed you over here, when we drew that 75-degree angle, we also secretly drew 105 degrees. You are drawing both angles at the same time. But we only want the 60. So I'm going to finally connect my dots. The test to see if my picture was right and if your picture was right is, what should this last angle be?
45.
It has to be 45.
That was good. It was
So
quick.
I'm going to line up my protractor with the intersection being down here at this corner. I'm going to make sure I line up the 0. Now my 0 is up here, it's on the outside. So I'm going to check, is it 45 degrees? And mine's more like 46 degrees.
I like this part
But
too.
I feel like 1 to 2 degrees off is fine. It's pretty accurate.
I think that also provided a relief, right? Because they're like, wait, from what I heard from in on my side, right, where I was at, they were like, wait, but like, does it? No, I'm like this much. When you said that, it kind of okay, you know.
Ooh, that means somewhere else you measured it incorrectly. Check the other one.
And that was vulnerable right there, like off by this much, right? Like, so this part, I really and I appreciated how you were walking around. This is a checks and balancing for them, right? In terms of like, how do we engage them? How do we offer those supports? How do we create capacity with them? And I think you did this really well, because for the next minutes or so, you were just going around, and I was able to film the kids in the middle and the back, and they're still engaged, right?
They're checking their work, making sure they did everything correctly.
They're asking their friends. Really worked the entire room.
You probably just did it backwards.
And this is a young man that was having a hard time that's asking you these questions. But with him, I am disengage and slowly engage, and you'll see at the end, because see, yes, see, he's raising his hand, he's trying to get your attention. You tell him, give me a minute, you're in the front right now, and then you come back to him. And this right now, the table that you're working with was like most engaged.
I'd like to see what you can do by yourself.
This is a gradual release.
You can pick whatever problem you'd like on page 55. I'm going to tear this out and hand it to me.